Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please remember to take what resonates and don't be the ugly stepsister, okay? See what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I had to take this off for a minute. I've had them on for hours. Alright, so Pisces. What I'm getting for you is you standing on business. Whether anybody likes it or not. You standing on business. Transformation. Oh yeah. You definitely standing on business. Give me liberty. You ain't scared. They want you to be afraid. They want you to be very afraid. But you're not. You're shining anyway. With that big old cup of love of yours. It's like, yeah, okay. Got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out. Gotta stay on earth for a minute. They want to put an end to your star. They want to put an end to you, period. You're inspiring people. The truth is they're afraid of you because you're the escape artist. And what had happened was you escaped. You told them to bring it. Now everybody's bailing on them. On whoever was trying to stand in your way. And flattery got them nowheres. Nowheres. The World card. Closing a cycle of the past. 66. What's fair is fair. The cycle has to be closed, one way or another. And you ain't afraid of that. Another 6. So, somebody thought that they were going to ride this chariot right over top of you. Turns out you were nothing but a speed bump for them. Maybe they even lost the bottom of their car. Your strength here is really admirable. And even the darkness is admiring your strength in the world. Because you've overcome something that was supposed to end you. And this cycle is closed. And like in Scorpio's reading, I was getting Dr. Evil, because Dr. Evil, who's not a doctor at all, is a Scorpio too. You can choose the light, you can choose the darkness, or you can choose to stay in the middle. It's all up to you. And like with Scorpio, they're trying to get you to walk off that cliff by yourself, so they ain't got to do the work. So they ain't got to push you off. And then hide their hands. You're exposing this energy. Aries energy, Leo energy. You're doing this during Leo season. They want you to be left out in the cold and crying and sad and upset. And You're showing them that you're not. They want you broke, busted, and walking off a cliff. That's what you're showing. Is you're revealing this to the world. The foolishness of the Five of Pentacles. Which means broke, busted, out in the cold, and that's where they want you, Pisces. Why? Because you're the light. You're shining a light on Dr. Evil and all his minions. They don't like that. So let's get you to fight. Because we want your cup of love. We're greedy. We're gold diggers. That's all we care about is the money. Their greedy ass, gold digging energy is trying to come up against an Ace of Cups. Where's the fight? Oh my God, I'm getting it. You don't fight for what you love. What kind of love do you have? Well, I ain't gonna fight this greedy mofo gold digger. I don't have to. Because I love myself. I love myself enough to walk away from this Five of Swords. Because this is a futile fight, in my opinion. You can fight against your own reflection. Because all you're going to see in me is the Ace of Cups. That goes for all my Pisces. Oh, they revealed themselves. They're so exposing themselves and their hate for you. Playa is exposed. Queen of Wands in reverse. Your witchy, undermining, greedy, gold digging, don't want to have to work for anything ass is being exposed, and the truth is being told to a King of Cups. They see you. Your evil has been revealed, Dr. Evil. Now what you gonna do? Truth is the truth. You can't fight the truth. You can get creative with it. Okay? It's like what's being done in the world, they have to tell you what they're doing in order to try to avoid the karma that comes with it. Because as long as they use truth, whether they're playing with it or not, do as thou wilt. Could be a King of Cups doing this. I'm just saying, you know, if y'all ain't seeing it, then you need to open up that third eye. Open up that third eye. In fact, in my general reading, that was what it was basically called, was you were dealing with the third eye blind. Somebody whose third eye is broken. They broke it by being Dr. Evil. So the hope or the fear here is that you're careless and reckless with your healing and that of anyone else that is of equal value. Their funny little hat wants you to be very reckless and careless with your words and your actions. So your hopes are diminished to a Five of Pentacles. You get to choose. I mean, you really get to choose on how to react to this Five of Swords. You can either fight back and get even, or you can love yourself enough to just go the other direction. I would suggest the latter, but it's always up to you, babies. There is going to be some pushback. So this King of Cups, wow, is actually using their intuition. About time. It only took them forever and a day. And they making an offer to an empress. Alrighty then. Because the Wheel of Fortune is at hand. Destiny is at hand. This person's about to take a leap of faith. Pisces, Libra, Taurus energy. I think there was a religion or something of that nature, a belief system that kept these two people apart. Whether that be like in business, in life, as friends, whatever the case may be. Because Two of Cups is equal give and take of love. Whether that's a relationship or not. Alright? We all have a destiny. And this is somebody's destiny. A leap of faith in an old belief system diminishing. Did I say that one? Diminishing? Sagittarius, Aries energy. They want to get you to fight for your life. Think Hunger Games. He who controls the food controls the world. And we all like to eat. I mean, that's part of being human. But you can choose your battles on what's worth it, what's not. The 9, 10 of Swords with the 5 of Cups is not worth it. These people thought they were going to get you to fight for your very existence. Or they were going to end you. Painful, permanent ending. You see, you still got 2 cups standing here. Hope. They didn't count on that. Now they can't sleep, can't eat, and they are experiencing the painful permanent ending that they intended for you. It's very sad. It is sad. And Pisces, I don't think you're happy about that. I mean, you're not a vindictive sign. Some of you are. I mean, I can't say all of you, because there are some evil Pisces out there, just like there's a Dr. Evil Scorpio out there. People who are in power, who don't have humanity's best interest at heart. They're getting worried now because the tide is turning. The cycle is being closed. And the light is being shown to all involved. This person feels like they gotta come towards you because you ain't missing them, Pisces. You ain't even paying no attention to them. I feel like they're popping up in your DMs. They're popping up here. They're popping up there, trying to get you to pay attention to them, because after all, attention is the new currency. So if you're paying attention to them, then they're being fed. But you ain't missing them at all. Listen, since you've been gone away, I ain't missing you. They collaborated against you. And they're very, very upset because you're not down. Four swords in reverse, and they cannot rest. Whoever this group of people is, they cannot rest because the Queen of Pentacles is still standing. I'm still standing. Better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. And feeling like a little kid. Judgment Day is here. And I do feel like this is my collective. I feel like my collective is all working together to bring peace and unity back together again. And cutting out with that stuff that don't serve them anymore, which is waiting. Waiting for somebody to save them. If you're waiting for somebody to save you out there in the big old world, there ain't nobody coming. You got to save yourself. And that doesn't mean that you fight other people for it. That means you share your life and your light with others in your truth, no matter what. Don't be willing to live for it. So there's this new movie out called Jackpot. And unfortunately, that is the world we're living in right now, where people are trampling other people to get to that big old prize. When they don't understand that you can't take it with you when you go, and you're probably going to be stomped out like an Epstein once you get it. Alright? It's all a trick. It's all a show. It's a grand illusion. And it's huge. I mean, this is big. This is bigger than every single person out there by themselves. But imagine if we all stood up at the same time to those 20, 30 people that are running the whole show, to the cast members. You're the main character. And you can choose to be that main character. Or you can choose to fight and humiliate yourself in public by being one of those people who would kill to have that jackpot. Because let me explain it to you. Once you get that jackpot, you're going to be Epstein. I'm just saying. It is what it is, guys. You can choose to wait on what's fair. 333. Or you can choose the victory by not participating in the nonsense. Because it's not real. Put them jokers in the backyard along with the rest of the nonsense. And we got more threes with their funny little hats. Taurus energy. This person got a whole group of people against you. Probably told them some sob story. Or lied to them and said that maybe they dissed you and you dissed them. Oh. Sore loser. That's what I'm getting here. And you're standing there in your cold hard facts against a whole army. A whole army of haters that are throwing your name around like it's mud. But see, this King of Cups sees that there's a reason behind it. Because you're powerful. And you can bring death with your words. Poof. You don't exist anymore. Because I'm not fighting with you. This is futile. And if you keep participating in it, whoever you are, you're going to humiliate yourself for absolutely nothing, because there's nothing to gain from it. Maybe a little fame. Maybe to get your names written into the history books. But you're going to be the fool. You're going to be the one that they pin everything on. All of their dirty deeds done in the dark, they're going to pin it on you. Then they're going to make you disappear. And Pisces, you're shining a light on this. And they upset, okay? They're really upset. They want to end the family. They want to end any kind of wish fulfillment that you might have. You're about to they're about to get back to find out. Because this is going to be exposed. This transformation of the family unit of the Ten of Cups, which can't be bought, mind you, is coming out in the open. And the Queen of Wands is going, ta-da! With a childlike innocence. Leo, Virgo energy. You might want to check your chart and see if you got any Virgo, Pisces, because a lot of you do. You have investigated and exposed something here. The death that these people are bringing to the family, to everybody's wishes. They want you gone. They want you to shut up. They want you to fight them. Because they play with the truth. They spread lies, they spread rumors, they spread gossip, they do all of this. Play with the truth. When perhaps, maybe there is some truth to your past, but that past is no longer here. You're no longer living there anymore. You've jumped that timeline. And they're still playing the same old song and dance. Same old song and dance, my friend. It's gotten old. It's outdated. It's unwanted. And you ain't listening to them anymore. But you are exposing them. There's an investigation coming for somebody here. And like I said, with that new movie, all these people just offing each other for this great big jackpot, steal this ticket. Understand, whoever you are, it's a game. Think Hunger Games, think Squid Game, think all those games. Once the game's over, you think you get to keep that prize? You can't take it to heaven with you, I can tell you that much. Do you think you get to keep the prize? Oh no. They're just going to take it back and pry it out of your cold dead hands. You ain't going to need it where you're going. I can't make it up. Shine the light on the truth, Pisces, and leave everything else in the background, because it's of no use to you. All these lies people play with, all these truths also that they play with, because they have to tell you what they're doing to avoid the karma. So some of it's true, especially where the whole world's concerned. You're bringing that out into the open. They want you to shut up. Go back to sleep. Because you're helping people transform the things that they see and hear and engage in. You're teaching them how to shut it off and cut it out. That isn't what greed wants. That isn't what people who try to hold on to the power over the masses want. He who controls the food controls the world. Big Leo energy here. Big Virgo and Leo energy here. Somebody said something about the Empress being at the door of where she was supposed to be, but nobody answered. So the Empress had to go rule by herself. Again, with the Queen Elizabeth reference, where the first one, not the second one, where she could trust no one, not even her divine counterpart that she was supposed to be with. Therefore, she had to rule as herself, by herself. She couldn't trust anyone. They called her the Virgin Queen, although she wasn't a virgin. She might as well have been born again. She couldn't even trust her own partners. Everybody was out to betray her. And this Empress stood at the door waiting for the door to open, knew she was supposed to be somewhere, was there on time, was there with bells on, going, okay, I'm here. Now what? The door never opened. And she didn't knock, because she was where she was supposed to be. The door never opened. Because this person that was on the other side of the door that was supposed to open it was too busy chasing the carrot that they thought was their stuff. Because somebody played with the truth. They told them the truth, but they told them in a way that it would keep them in limbo. King of Pentacles, Queen of, I didn't even see that till just now. King and Queen of Pentacles. This person could have married this person. And the Tower is coming down, because they're coming out of the confusion now and seeing that this was all a game for money, for power. This person used their resources in an obsessive way to come after an Empress. And this person got very confused and didn't open the door for the Empress. So the Empress went about her own way. And now all of a sudden they're enlightened. All of a sudden enlightened. What good is that doing you now? You're stuck with a third party, third party, fourth party, fifth party, whatever. You chose something less than yourself. Therefore, reducing your status as a divine being to a karmic being instead. And you let somebody, whoever you are, trick you out of your Empress. That's a sad, sad situation. They're hoping that you see this differently, viewer. They're hoping that they still have a chance to fix it. It's always a choice. I can't tell you what to do with that choice, because that is for each and every one of you to decide for yourself. Whether you're going to deal with the three-party situation, or you're going to walk away, or you're going to give this person another chance. It's always a choice. I can't tell you what to do with that. I can tell you there's a lot of confusion around it. For each and every person, it will be different. They want you to try, Pisces. They want that Ace of Cups. You're about to receive a message, and they hope that you accept it. They have chosen their divinity, and they're hoping that you see it. You're going to have to show me a whole lot more than that. I'm sorry, but, you didn't open the door when the Empress showed up. Maybe that door's closed forever. Because now it's your turn. This person is seeing something that you're doing as the facts, as the cold hard truth, as you were always meant to be. Now they're seeing with their third eye. They're waking up to the Ace of Cups, the Empress, and the High Priestess. You will be getting a message from this person very, very soon. Sometime within this month, with all these eights that have been coming out in every single reading. It's going to be sometime this month. Could be during Leo season, with the sun coming out twice. Leo season lasts until around the 19th or 20th. So we're on the 17th already, so yeah, next couple days. Then Virgo season starts. Oh, I think a lot's going to come out during Virgo season. As soon as Mercury goes direct, a lot is going to be like whoosh. All kinds of information is going to come out. What's your choice in the world? What you going to choose? Like I said, Spirit's not giving me an answer. Spirit says it's coming back around. You can choose to close this cycle out and get justice, or not. You may have to go it alone. With Pisces, we don't have no problem with that. Like I said, this Empress showed up at the door. This Empress High Priestess. And nobody answered. They knew what they were supposed to be. They knew where they were supposed to be. But the door never opened. But now, all of a sudden, somebody's enlightened. Years later. Years later, I'm hearing. What do they want? Well, I tell you what they want. No rest for the wicked. You're standing on your own 2 feet, doing your own thing, making sure you got yourself, you got your own back. And they can't rest because of it. Now they're obsessed with capturing you. So here comes the message. Tower. King of Pentacles. Four of Wands. So, like I said, somebody's obsessed with trapping you now after they didn't answer the door when you were standing right there in front of it. They're experiencing tower after tower after tower. Could even be dealing with some health problems here, I'm feeling. Maybe losing some income. I'm hearing losing a following. I don't know what that means. I mean, they could be some kind of social media guru, or they could even be a rock star. Who knows? But now they're losing everything because they passed up answering that door. It's like that saying, Jim Morrison, it says, there are things seen and there are things unseen. And in between are the doors. Unless you get locked out. The Empress didn't even knock. You might, whoever you are, you might be locked out of the Empress's palace forever. Because you chose a karmic path over divinity. Perhaps somebody lied to you and you didn't use your third eye until now. You were confused about this Empress. You attacked her. Attacked. Instead of finding out for yourself what the truth was. You let somebody play with the truth and you didn't answer the door. Now you may be in purgatory forever, in pain and suffering. And stuck there, stuck like Chuck's banana. In a perpetual loop of heartache. For listening to a comic Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, somebody who's only interested in your money and and what they could get from you. And you didn't answer the door on your divine other half. That would have helped you heal. That's what this was all about, was a healing. It had nothing to do with money. There's money involved. Because that's the whole reason why this person betrayed an Empress. That's all they saw was dollar signs. How far is that dollar going to get you in your Epstein? I'm just saying. 8 of Cups. Blind Justice. 9 of Pentacles is taking their 10th Pentacle and sticking to the facts. Moving on from an 8 of Wands, who wanted nothing but power and dominion over a 9 of Cups. The rock star. Ego. This person thought that their ego was more powerful than any 10 of Cups on the face of the earth. You can't buy this. You can't. No matter if you're a gazillionaire, you can't buy happiness and wish fulfillment and emotional fulfillment. You can't buy it. You can act like it's there. Ta-da! But until you tap into that inner child and that childlike wonder and step off of the power and control of the Sith or the Darth Vader. You ain't never gonna see it. Ta-da! Hey, I'm a rock star. But I've lost all my fans. To all the fans I've loved before. I've lost all my fans because I've been exposed for the lying scumbag that I am. Sorry, I'm not saying that everybody's that way. I'm losing stuff here, so I gotta get off here. So harmony and balance is what this person is seeking. They see your light. They want triumph over the Four of Wands. They want you to take down your barriers and remove the obstacles. Trying to be honest, because they are experiencing disruption after disruption after disruption because they chose unwisely. Not your problem. At this point, like I said, an empress doesn't beg. An empress doesn't bow. The emperor only bows to the empress. So she didn't knock, but she showed. And you chose not to answer the door. Now the courtship ensues. But there's still a karmic lover involved. Baggage. And there's two masculines involved now, a King of Pentacles and a Emperor. So, like I said, I can't tell you what to choose here, viewer. You're going to have to choose that for yourself. Spirit ain't giving me one to choose from. You're going to have to feel that one out for yourself. And what I feel like here is the masks are coming off. And there is only one option for you. Not many options, and not no one-night stands. Somebody been looking at your picture. Yeah, photographed twice, camera and photograph. You're going to have to put it down because you're not talking to this chaser anymore. Like I said, shoes on the other foot. This person is now at your door. What you choose is yours. If you choose it all. I feel like you're okay by yourself. You already know what time of day it is, baby. You star royalty. Your telepathic energy is off the chart right now. You could be telepathically telling this person, yeah, you damn right you screwed up. Alright. So this card says, in the epithalamus, near the center of the brain, between your two brain hemispheres, rests the esoteric area known as the pineal gland, or the third eye chakra. This center houses an extraordinary amount of soul information, often granted to those beings on your earth who have committed to spiritual development and seeking beyond the known. When fully functional, the pineal gland is a broadcaster of information, receiver of messages or images, and can access subtle visionary networks which many of the higher galactics and matters on your earth use to communicate amongst each other. Often we as the Pleiadians use this center, which is slightly different in our physical apparatus, but of the same essence, to telepathically communicate to our friends, both in our home planet and with other universal allies such as you, the Hues or the humans. The card of telepathy arrives when your pineal gland either needs to be activated or a message needs to be received via this location. Do not underestimate how powerful this center is, not just spiritually, but to your overall health and well-being. Dedicate time in the now to tune into the sacred instrument and be open to receive any messages. If you are having trouble working with this tool, a cleanse may be necessary to clear toxins from the body. Dedicate time to drinking clean, blessed water, eating organic food, and know that, just as this tool can shut off, it can easily open. Claim, I am ready, and know that the next steps shall be provided. So that is why it's a choice that you have to make before the third eye shows you what's next. Your telepathy is fully activated. Use it wisely. Alright? Well, those are your messages, my baby sharks. Please remember to press that like button, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.